When you think of an upmarket sedan, you immediately think of the Mercedes Benz C Class. Mercedes have given it a recent update to keep it competitive against rivals from BMW and Audi. The exterior changes to the C Class are very subtle, so apart from some new headlamps, tail lamps, front and rear bumpers, the design is quite similar to before. That said, the C Class is still quite good to look at. I mean, it screams quality, and it's the same on the interior. The interior design of the Mercedes Benz C Class is very elegant. I mean, from the design to the layout, it all feels very premium. Now, the new infotainment display has been integrated into the dash, and it's much more effortless, much more elegant. Now, in terms of the chrome about the place, it just goes all the way in making the car feel much more premium. The materials are also really good as well, so yeah, you definitely feel like you're in a car from the three-pointed star. In terms of technology, the C Class is also really good. So the infotainment display is quite nice. So it's second to BMW's iDrive infotainment system, but it's still very good. And you can control most functions without taking too much time. And the location of the screen makes it easy to use while driving. There's also a smaller screen between the driver's dials, and it can control a few functions here and there. However, it is limited. The rear of this car is also spacious, so headroom is quite generous. However, that's for someone like me. For taller people, they might struggle a bit. Legroom is also quite generous, so I do have quite a lot of space. The quality back here is just like the front, so the people at the back don't feel like second-class citizens. Now, the middle seat has some functionality, however it's limited because the seat is narrow and you have this huge transmission tunnel that unapologetically hits into leg space. So unless you want to sit with your legs up in your chest, I'd advise you just stick to the two outer seats. If there's no one sitting there, you can fold this down and open up an armrest that has a cup holder and a small storage space. And if that's not enough for you, there are some seat back folders and some pretty large door bins that can fit a good can of Red Bull. The ground clearance of the C Class is quite poor, so if you live in an area with a lot of bumps, let's be honest, you will not enjoy this car as much. Same goes for people who live in rougher areas.